Welcome back, noble squires. I am Sir Cox. I'm here with Jenkins.
I'm a cleric.
I think
the
Cleric.
The very white mage. We have KingPax.
Why is there a hood on his thing? Is that supposed to be on his head?
No, it is not. Certainly not.
And I am the battle witch. Wait up. Wait, I can't. That wasn't as cool as I thought. But this is my sword. I hope you didn't see my other sword.
No one else
Right for
is
you, like,
So much
that
touching
sword.
this shit.
I'm gonna throw that out afterwards.
Oh my
That was.
Dude, that shit was that's a big sword.
That sword.
I'm not used to something like that in my pants.
It's gonna cut your shaft on the way out.
Yeah.
God damn.
So now back to bagels. So
Yeah.
I have always said bagel. That's
Yeah.
I
Wait,
thought
bagel
that's
or
how it was
bagel?
pronounced.
Bagel,
Bagel. That's
bagel,
how
okay.
I've just said it. It's a very maritime thing, and I always get mocked for it. And so I got very excited when we were walking. I think it was in Boston, and I was walking with some of the other casters and talent, and I saw a place, a bagel store, and I go, there, you see, finagle a bagel.
Finagle a bagel.
And then that's where I found it. It's also not
Finagle.
finagle. So I learned. I was so excited. I thought I was
Finagle.
right. I thought I had proved them incorrect.
Damn.
But alas, I am but an idiot. Okay, now we can talk about this draft.
Okay, I just want to say one thing: ogre versus
Is it about
silencer.
bagels?
Yes. No, I love eating bagels plain. Like,
Okay.
I don't like cooking them, and I don't like putting anything on
We
them.
need
Like
to finish. Best bagel type. Go.
blueberry.
Wrong. Everything with cream cheese.
Yeah, everything with bacon, egg, and cheese.
Ooh.
I would say everything with urban garlic cream cheese.
Also acceptable.
What? No, just plain uncooked blueberry bagel. I could stuff like 4 of
Dude,
them.
that's like a Pop-Tart. Like, why? You have a
I mean,
bagel?
if you're eating
Yeah.
them like right out of the oven, that would be pretty good.
Nope, just cold. I love
Okay,
it.
all right.
I love the bread. I love breading.
Do you just eat slices of bread as well?
No, I hate that.
Oh.
That tastes weird.
You know that
All right.
the part on your head is supposed to just be.
What?
Yeah,
You're not. You're not the.
You're not the
You're not
cleric.
the cleric,
I
sir.
don't understand.
I'm the king.
Yeah, but this is my class that I chose when I was level 1.
Okay, so
All
ogre
right.
versus silencer. That's already a lane
You
loss
look
for
like Joan of
paiN.
Arc.
I'll take it, man. She's
Joan
pretty.
of Arc.
Have you
She's
have
a
you
badass. She's
have
a
you seen the
badass.
pictures of her, man? She's pretty.
And
I'll
a
take it.
badass.
I
I'll
only
take
know
it.
her
man.
from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure movie. Great film, by the way.
Never
It
seen
is.
that one.
It is.
You haven't seen it? That's
No.
a shame.
Why
That's a
not?
shame.
Is that the one with Keanu Reeves in it?
Yeah.
That's
maybe-
like one of his first. Yeah.
Maybe I did see that on Teletoon. Did you have Teletoon?
Yes. Not at my house though.
What's
It's my
Teletoon?
grandmother's.
Is
It's
that
a
something-
channel-
is
It's
it
our
serious?
equivalent.
Channel 45.
Of
It's
Teletubbies?
like the Cartoon Network. No, dude, it's
Yeah.
Canadian Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Canadian cartoon.
I'm sure they're
Network.
still up and running. They're.
Probably.
They're
Yeah, they're
pretty
pretty big.
Canadian cartoon. Oh.
I didn't
It's a
have
bigger-
Do you rem-
cable at home.
do you
I had
remember-
the 3 channels.
Did you see YTV? Did you remember Carlos?
Yeah, my grandmother had that too.
Our Dakota.
Carlos. Yeah.
Carlos.
Anyone here seen Carlos?
Carlos on YTV.
What are you guys from, Boston or Canada?
That's all in the
It's
ocean.
it's very similar.
So these are 2 strange first picks, Storm and TA.
Yeah, paiN X.
I mean, that's just
Grant, this is the
odd.
first time you get to cast paiN X here with
Yeah.
us. We've been watching a bit of them. The old CC&C
I like
Ritsu
'em.
Flea stack. Do you like them?
I like them a lot. I mean, I think individually they're stronger than complexity, but team-wise they still have a lot of kinks to work out, I think. And I don't like that they pick Silencer because I think it's a very weak hero, but I don't know.
It's good against TA though.
It is, but it's terrible against Ogre and Lane. Like
Oh, yeah.
the worst hero versus Ogre and Lane possible.
People usually run the Ogre as like a 5 though.
yeah, like safe lane.
Yeah, I think you try to honest. I
Depends
don't
on the
know.
games.
Ogre just doesn't lose lanes. So.
The side lanes are so. I mean, even mid, like all the lanes are kind of the same right now. You just throw whatever hero into whatever lane is going to win. So I guess if you see a silencer, you're probably more inclined to just throw it, throw the Ogre at the silencer.
Oh, and
They
they're-
just picked Enigma into silencer.
that definitely
that
means
means
it's a
it's
5.
envy.
It's
I
an
mean, it's
envy,
for sure
yeah.
envy, but
Wait, so
but even
4
still,
No, it might be Z Freak
Yeah, that makes more sense.
because it would be well. Oh, we've seen Ogre in multiple roles, so pardon me.
Okay, now what's up with the Ursa? I feel like this might be our first Ursa of King's Cup. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it is.
nothing out there was like, get that Ursa now.
Ursa owns Storm, probably gonna be, or Ursa owns TA middle. Ursa
Yeah.
actually beats
Yeah.
TA middle, and they might have because I assume it was Ogre first pick, then Storm Silencer, and then they picked
Yes,
TA because
I
you
would
assume
assume
it's
so.
Storm versus TA.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, hey, we have an Ursa, a hero that actually dumpsters TA.
Ursa is one of the few heroes who can actually kill an Ogre reasonably quick too.
That too.
Oh yeah, that does help.
You just burst him down with the ulti. He dies in 2 hits just like anybody else, or you run him down, And eventually he'll die because of the scaling damage. It's like it's the same reason Ursa can kill Roche, and the same reason Ursa can kill Ancients. You know, it's like the more HP you have, the more stacks of Fury Swipes he's just going to get on you. So he's actually perfectly fine against the Ogre. And then, like Grant said, like against the TA, it's really good because when you hit, sure, there's the refraction, but you tear through the refraction very quickly with the attack speed, and then also you get the stacks anyway. So it doesn't really matter. You're basically getting damage.
Right.
And they picked Enigma into like Ursa loves playing versus all three of these heroes. Honestly, like,
yeah.
Once he gets a BKB, none of these heroes do anything.
Yeah, you just blink in, blow up the Enigma, force him to hole you in your ult, and then it's like, well, you just wasted hole.
I do want to say one thing. I think this is one thing everyone, even like international team, like because paiN is going to the major. I think a lot of teams are going to be banning Morphling first round. It's like clearly Ritsu's best hero, and he has carried so many. I think even like if Chinese teams like. If they don't think they're better than paiN and actually do research, I think we'll see him banned a lot.
Yeah, Morphling, Terribly, Drow seem to be the big three right now in King's Cup.
Wow, Storm and Ember on the same team right now.
Oh, yeah, that is...
Just get that Earth Spirit out there.
Oh, I mean, they need a 4.
There is a
they
4
could.
position in
they
there
actually
that
could.
needs to be filled. The trifecta could be complete.
Earth Spirit is, I mean, versus Enigma and TA, maybe.
I really like the
Flea
Ember
hero.
this game, actually. It's... We saw iAnnihilate playing the Ember versus a TA, got completely dumpstered in the lane. Obviously, in this game, it looks like the Storm is probably going to go mid, so that is not really a concern. But it's more so like the fact that Ember just tears through TA in the game. It felt like TA couldn't do anything. I think it was Limp's TA, too. So it was, I mean, it looked really, really good in that game, and paiN pulling it out in this one as well. What's their... They need a 4.
Yeah.
Rubik?
I actually
Rubik's still available?
I think they might be memeing and go for the Earth Spirit. I really do.
The prophecy would be complete if that was...
The
seems too good to be true.
Yeah.
The prophecy. I've never seen it. It
In
had
a
to
pro
have
game?
happened.
I think it's happened in one
Probably
pro
in some
game.
amateur
I feel like it's
game,
happened
but
for
on
sure.
like a LAN, like I don't know if I've seen it.
compLexity really needs some sort of disable that's not the black hole, because there's the silence. There's a lot of interrupts between the Storm and the Ember for the black hole. If this is a support Enigma, which presumably it is,
The JOPA again.
that's one of his signature heroes. He plays that so much in pubs.
And Cole just loves playing it too. So I don't know. That hero feels. I don't know.
It's good against Ursa because you have the mischance, but it's very bad against magic damage, and Storm, Silencer, Ember all do a lot of magic damage. Like
you ban the mag, right, if you're paiN. Like we saw, that's how PA caught back up last game. They just gave him the Empower, and he just caught back up, got his own Battle Fury. I would ban mag.
I wonder if they tried with the Enigma early on to be like, yeah, there won't be a Magnus.
Yeah.
This is an off lane.
Mag Enigma.
Switcheroo.
You know, if you pick Mag Enigma, you can use one of their ultis to start the fight, bait the global silence, and then fight with the other one. So that actually doesn't seem like that bad of a. It sounds like a meme, but it actually doesn't sound that bad of a solution to the silencers to just stagger the fight like that.
They banned her. This is the thing with compLexity. You don't know. Like, so paiN thinks they're still going to pick a 4 position, even though they have like Ogre, Enigma, and all that. They're like, yeah, one of those two is going to be off lane.
Maybe they tried to pick Rubik.
Yeah. Whoops.
God damn it.
Oh, that's our ban. Whoopsie doodle.
So they have last pick on paiN. Is there any total cancer hero that they could pick to just completely destroy this game?
You already know what we're all saying. Our Spirit.
I know, but
Wow.
realistically, there's been so many other 4 positions as the go-tos.
Flea is quite an
It
Earth
could
Spirit.
be Ursa 4
It could,
as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, it
just
could be Ursa
realized.
4. And
Yeah,
it could
that's
just be
true.
like a Brood or a Huskar, theoretically.
That, oh my god, if they did a Huskar
Yeah.
against the TA, that'd be good. Although they
There's
have the
PA and Enigma.
pure damage of Enigma, Bloodlust too for additional.
Dude, this is going to be a
physical
bloodbath
damage.
of a game, I think. This is not going to be a low-kill game. I think these teams are just going to run at each other like
Would
from
you
5
prophesize,
minutes.
Wizard?
That's good for a silencer.
Yeah,
yes.
he's gonna be loving it.
I guess we need a Pudge then. That's the
Ooh.
solution. More
Oh my god.
More infinite scaling.
Why,
right?
you want to see him
No
lose?
Pudge.
No, there's infinite fights.
They just pick him at the game
infinite
just ends.
stats.
I want them to pick Pudge so they lose horribly, and then Ice Frog buffs Pudge next patch.
Perfect.
That would be great.
They banned.
Oh, that's
Crystal
nice.
Maiden.
So do you guys think it's offlane Ogre or Enigma?
Ogre.
Or CM? I mean,
I
Forev
think-
used to play it.
I
Oh
think
my god, he
Core-
does play that. Well,
And Forev did, yeah. But not
Yeah, I think
I don't think
Core
Snake
Ogre.
King.
I don't think so either. I think he'd play Enigma.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
NVCM, it's Z-Freak Enigma, and it's Snaking Ogre.
You
that would
think?
be my guess.
I think Snake King's Enigma.
I think Snake King is more of an Enigma, but we've seen him play Ogre like a couple days ago, which was strange. It fell off. He fell off on that hero.
Yeah.
I think definitely Enigma is the hero that I would say Snake King should play on.
Dude, did paiN X just like that X looks a lot like the FX logo.
We already totally shit talked this
Isn't that
logo.
P? I think the P also came from somewhere. I think they straight up ripped these letters.
Support troll? No, it's support Ursa. I don't think they're gonna take one out of. Yeah.
Flea Ursa.
Yeah, it's Flea Ursa.
Ritsu Troll. Ember.
Dude,
They're doing an off-lane Storm? Are you joshing me hard right now?
We've seen this a couple times, but yeah.
Ritsu.
I was doing this to Grief Pubs like a year ago. This offlane Storm stuff.
Gracious.
So these people just don't know.
It
Other
is,
people are ahead of the time.
Snaking Ogre and Z for Enigma though,
That
like
It
I
is.
so wisely
do know.
caused.
Hey,
I
I
mean, that's why
agreed.
they're gonna
I
lose.
agreed with you,
They
man.
all listen to the king.
I agreed with you, but
No, you didn't.
I did agree with you.
Liar.
I said we. Oh God.
You
Relax,
you
man.
can't argue with the king.
Relax.
Tell me can't argue with you.
Yeah, shut up.
He
Off of the-
knows. Did you
Okay.
see him just
Subs.
relaxing
I'm
over
a
there?
cleric. I'm
Remember,
advising you.
subs,
Yeah.
you can vote for him to lose his head again in a very embarrassing manner. He'll read your names.
But you could try and cut his head off, but the chainmail would protect him.
I will.
This
I will do
feels
that.
cool. It's really not.
I mean,
It
I'm
looks
gonna go to the
awesome.
afterlife
I
because
moved
I'm
my
a
head.
cleric. So I don't know about you guys though.
Fair.
Dumbass.
Dicks.
I can
Alright.
cast a reincarnation spell on myself. Good luck.
Can't cast spells when you're dead.
Yeah, you can.
What the hell?
Because it's like a worm. When you cut a worm in half, both parts keep moving. When you cut my head off, my hands still move.
Yeah, so his head speaks.
Oh,
and
so
his
you've-
fingers do the
You've
wiggle.
already casted like an incantation, giving you like your hands will move after you die.
Yes.
Okay.
I
I got
rolled-
it.
This,
I rolled
this
an
all makes
18.
perfect sense.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
just going with the afterlife thing, so
Oh, okay.
I don't need to do any crazy spells or anything.
Well, we need a crazy spell. We
Yeah.
need your magic, Sir Wizard.
Wiggle puppy.
Wow. Was that good enough?
Apparently not.
Do you want to try again?
You got to give a bigger spell.
Limited mimosas at brunch.
Oh, that's a good
There it
spell.
is.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's get into it again. Shout outs to David, dedicated David, our observer, hanging out with us in house. I found him on the internet. And he was nice enough to come
CC&C.
by.
Come to my house, David.
Do you want to come with our weird adult sketch comedy Dota show and do camera work? Sure. All right. David's been great.
Dave's
shout
pretty
outs to him.
chill.
I swear, we're good.
I had to do the obs last game. Obsing
Killed
is
it.
always an interesting experience.
It is.
All right.
So it is going to be, I don't know, Silencer. It is, this is what you want, though. Silencer against these two heroes is super good, right? You can't spam dagger. Like, I think that's the thing you do. You just put Arcane Curse before he daggers the range creep. So he has to, like, commit half his life pool to get one range creep. I think it's really good.
He might just be up here for the rune fight, though.
You
This
think?
is
You want... but you see who's up here now. You really don't want
I
Silencer versus
agree.
Ogre.
I agree. I'm I think
nervous.
I think Silencer's really good up here in this game, but
He already got a D ward, too, judging from his last hit.
Man, sick dance moves.
I had not seen that taunt before.
What?
He does a little flippity doo dah.
Yeah.
Wait,
what is the purpose of this Storm offlane? That's what I'm wondering. Like, what? Why is
He's
that?
going to get a Crimson Guard. I don't know. I hope not. That would be something.
I mean, the hero's pretty good. He's going for an Aquila.
I mean, I remember Jungle Storm in the past.
That's amazing
Yeah.
special.
Yeah.
So why can't we expand the horizons and
someone-
expand our minds to that of an offlane?
Someone was
Storm?
definitely doing it during a lot of the TI quals. I can't recall which team it was, but the whole idea was that it started out like fairly okay, and it didn't have the levels that you really wanted. But you know how like a support usually rotates mid.
Nice.
Basically, when the mid hero rotated to the jungle, the Storm would then go to the mid and just catch up there.
If you max
And it did
overload,
work.
Storm's actually pretty decent at contributing and fighting. And with how good Bottle is in the early game now with the bounty runes and just giving more regen, I definitely think it's legitimately not that bad. It's just, like you said, in the first little while in the laning phase, absolutely trash. So you just have to make it through that point because Storm is a very good hero. I mean, the hero's amazing.
Once you get level 6.
Once
yeah.
you get level 6.
That's the big one. They are versus, I mean, they have obviously lockdown of Storm and the Frostbite, right? We didn't even talk about it. Crystal Main last pick it gives you another lockdown for the Storm, which is nice. And it's extremely good versus Ursa. But Envy's already out of mana.
The classic.
So you're right. Ursa came to the bottom lane,
I like this a lot
and
more.
Silencer's top.
I still think Ogre destroys Ursa, but like level 1 wise. He has
now when they're both supports,
Ignite
though,
level.
snaking.
I'm actually, it's fine.
Isn't
It's
that for
off
the
lane,
slow
so whatever.
versus- It's probably for the slow versus Ursa.
True. Or you could just stun him and run, but.
Yeah, but
mean,
you have to come back to last it.
It does 120 20-something damage. It's pretty good for harassing. Like, if you just want to play a slow harass lane, it's definitely pretty good.
Man, Flea is very dangerous here.
He's got a lot of regen, though.
I mean, Jenkins, what do you... not Jenkins, anyone. So who do you think has, like, the better draft? Like, I mean, who do you think's going to win, I should say? Like, this feels like such a weird game. Like,
this is such a weird game.
Just odd heroes.
I would say that this draft favors paiN. I think that if they can get a Monkey King bar on the troll, the PA, who appears to really be the only issue on the side of complexity, is going to be dealt with. The TA is already dealt with because he's against an Ember. It's one of CCNC's best heroes. Enigma has no game because he's against a Silencer. Ogre is Ogre. Crystal Maiden is Crystal Maiden. They're pretty normal heroes. They'll do what they're going to do no matter what. And I would say that, like, there's not much to deal with this late game troll.
I'll take the Cole side. I feel like the Ogre is like one of the best accelerating mids kind of deal. Like, obviously it's not a very good mid hero in a lot of ways, and there's a reason why he's support because he's kind of strong early on. But if you jack up those levels real quick, lots of spell damage, and it's extremely greedy from the side of paiN. Like, there's all these heroes that need so much time to come online, and then therefore they might miss out on those big opportunities like stopping the first Roche, stopping early tower pressure from the Enigma. So I feel like complexity, they're going to hit the timing this time. They missed it last time. The foot came off the gas pedal a little bit, but this time
I feel like
they got it.
I feel like a lot of the cores on paiN, like, honestly, all of the cores on paiN minus the Troll Warlord, unless he's snowballing, have, like, relatively the same timing as the PA and the TA, though. That's the only concern, is that, like, they come online at the same time, and I think that paiN will just survive and then win the late game. That's at least my feeling in this game.
I think I'd rather have a Blink TA than a one-item Ember, though.
I don't know. I don't think so, because Ember counters TA. Like, we saw that.
I would, like, in a vacuum, yes, but I think in a team fight, I think Ember's going to be pretty, risque versus when he's trying to, like, get into, like, these earlier fights versus, like, CM and the Enigma and the Ogre, and they can only fight when they have global.
I think it's the initiation factor, right? And the fact that you always have global to stop it. Like, how does complexity start a fight?
They take Roche.
Or, they could fight around the global being down. That is definitely.
If Ritsu gets off to a free farm game, it's just like, right? Because
then it's real hard.
Because I mean, TA wants to farm, but PA wants to fight. If Ritsu gets control of an entire jungle, the game's definitely just over. Because this guy, I mean, he's an Arteezy disciple. He knows the farming patterns, and he gets a range creep deny in front of their face. Oh, I love range creep denies. There's nothing more satisfying in the world. It really isn't.
I like glimpses back to the base.
Or dunking really a courier, actually. I love dunking a courier with Axe. That's one of the best feelings.
Too. Yeah.
Surprised we haven't seen it more now that we're seeing Axe.
I mean, at first, you weren't here, but day one is like no Axe to be seen, and then suddenly it's Axe all the time.
And at the Singapore LAN I was at, Puppy just picked it every game. He's like, Eternal Envy's onto something. I mean, I'm better at the hero than him, but that's all he played. Now Eternal Envy's back, ready to do it.
Have you ever been cutting a creep wave with Axe, and they send the courier over to get more regen because they're just trying to tank the creeps under the tower, and then you just spin and it instantly dies?
Yes, that's good to see. One more. Nope. Can't quite get in.
Get there. That man is just too big and too thick.
Now they're not in too much trouble.
Ritsu has solve. He sent up more regen too.
How loud do you think this lane is when these two are playing together right now? With Snaking Envy, like, do you think the rest of the team can even talk right now as those two are communicating?
You're right.
Trying to like get trying to get a last hit on that range creep. Like, okay, get ready.
It has to be.
They talk
loud.
So much. Wow. The two of them when they play.
You're right. They're definitely like.
Think about them timing to make sure they kill that range creep and it doesn't get denied.
Yeah.
It
Beautiful.
would be interesting to see them
didn't
talk
get it.
out a conflict, that's for sure.
He didn't save the Crystal Nova for the range creep. What is this? What is this CM player?
Yeah. Tell him, man.
That's a report. I'm sorry.
Between Flea and Ritsu, I'm sure it's just Flea like saying everything too. Like a total contrast of the EE lane.
Yeah. Well, CCNC's not. He's getting at level 6, which means at least he probably won't get killed in this lane. I think he's already at least TA's missed. I mean, TA's owning right with the last hits, but surprisingly, CCNC's not that far behind.
Yeah, this is always what you want to do on Ember against TA is just like survive the lane, get whatever you can, don't die to her, and then eventually the TA just gets like, hard countered by you.
He should
This is pretty deep.
Fine.
Yeah.
Hi, Amaratsu, or was that the courier?
Meanwhile, Flea takedown onto Snaking in the bottom, and then a swift TP out for Envy. Just behind that, looks like they're starting to feel a bit frisky on the paiN side down here.
Yep. Isn't this like the whole reason you pick Ogre off lane is because you like kind of dominate the lane, but Ritsu is having a great time down here.
This is kind of half the reason I'm not a huge fan of the Ogre off lane, just because it doesn't feel like a sure win hero, like something, you know, like a Tiny. You can go into that lane, and if you're not applying any kill pressure, there's no reason for them to exit the creeps where you'll get all the denies, and you don't have like superior base damage or anything like that. So if you're against any heroes that have any kill threat on you, or don't care about your kill threat, you just lose the lane. PL's another really good counter versus the offlane Ogre too.
I think it's very tough too because they have the Troll and the Ursa too. Like these are two of the best possible heroes in the situation when you're trying to man up like this.
The Shrine, can he make it? They pop it for him. Ooh, and he gets the 25 gold from the trap. Yoink.
Oh, yeah, it's not 1 anymore.
Yeah.
Why was it 1 in the first place? Come on. The moment they added damage to that spell is the moment that should not have been 1.
Now 25. I think it's actually pretty good.
Okay, you think it's...
I think it's fine. Maybe you could, honestly, you could like make it 30 or 35.
If they didn't nerf the damage on it, and it was still as good as it used to be, I would say probably 50. But with the damage being lower, it's a lot harder to play that split push style of TA.
This is crazy. They just can't do anything to Ritsu right now. Well, they're trying to harass him out of lane, but look at it. He doesn't care.
This is one of those games where he's got such a lead that if they do kill him,
Envy, poor little woman.
they're gonna have to commit so much if they ever want to kill Ritsu with how he's farming.
Oh my god, that's such a big kill.
And top lane as well. A grab onto 40R. All right, so compLexity do get themselves on the board with that one.
He's like an off-lane Storm for some reason in this game. He's dying while all the other lanes are going well.
The first pick off-lane Storm.
Yeah.
That's odd. I like how they go for that kill. They dive under the tower while they're pushing, right? It's a siege unit. Like, I'm surprised he didn't see that coming.
Envy's here now on the top lane, looking to get on the action. Are they going to get the Storm again?
My
Back-to-back takedowns of the Storm. They want it.
Ooh.
Oh, that silence actually saved him.
But they can't get it. Nice little step in from the silencer to assist.
There's no Shrine, though. What does Storm do other than just sit and soak the XP?
Jo's happy to go face first.
Dude, be careful, 4 Doctor.
Oh, he missed. He missed the first attack.
Quad Doctor.
Nice kill there. Flea just TP's in.
Quad Doctor's got to be careful, though.
Oh, Envy's committing.
Envy's down.
Oh, the wand.
Big play there.
Okay, well, they defended the tower. That's definitely the most important thing about that. Envy did not get the ward down, so this tower is not going to be easy to siege a second time.
Can a TA really take over this game at this point now that he kind of got killed once?
Not against these
tower.
heroes, I think. Yeah. Like, I think that's kind of the point of the Ember versus TA. I'd love to hear from like a mid player, one of these guys that they get this pick, you know, like why they like it, because they keep getting stomped in the lane, but
you come back later.
Yeah, it seems like you come back so hard that the TA just doesn't ever do anything.
Snaking getting chased here on the bottom, but they're going to go for a turnaround as Envy makes his own approach with Z-Freak. They rush their way on forward, and they're not going to get a grab on anyone, so paiN just turn and run.
I mean, I like this. compLexity's trying to make moves. They don't have the range.
And they get caught when they try to walk away from the moves they made. Envy going to get caught out in the wrong position, gobbled up.
Damn, paiN's going to get 4 bounties.
Yeah,
3.
exactly.
They got 3.
Oh, I thought they were going to go 4 because of that.
Oh,
yeah, J.O. gets the one up top.
Oh, okay.
But that's why that kill's so good down there on Envy, because it gives them both the bounty runes.
Yeah.
Limp knows now. He's like, well, this game's all on me. Oh, boy.
Against the mischance of Troll, the Ember, the Silencer.
Doesn't feel good.
Storm Grip. I mean, Storm even arguably is good against TA in the late game. You can just get on top of her. She can't do the blink out shenanigans after taking damage, because you just grip her until her refraction is gone. And then also the Storm Overload counts as 2 hits to the refraction. So hard TA game. I think Limp keeps getting picked into these really hard games.
Snaking. And his Ogre on the bottom.
Nice.
Leaps forward from CC&C through the river. Is going to allow them to get the snatch grab.
Is he level 5 on the Ogre?
A little bit of a bleed out for compLexity.
He's not having a fun time.
Oh, jeez.
All right, Grant, how do you come back on Ogre in a game like this?
I mean, you don't do this skill build first off, but I don't think you do, right? Ogre's not a comeback hero. You get level 10, you get gold per minute, but he's a support now. It's actually just they're playing 3 Protect 2 now.
I think the problem was that the pairing hero in the CM wasn't very good.
Yeah. Like, it feels like you're going to do a lot of magic damage early, but then you realize all your spells cost so much mana. Once you're out, you just lose the lane.
And that's for both of them, too. Like, for CM as well. It's not just the Ogre either.
It's up to Limp. It is really up to Limp here.
Envy's also maxing out the Arcane Aura. Being the 5 CM, he can't really afford to just send out a bunch of Clarities and max out the Crystal Nova for the harass in the lane, so that makes it even harder for the Ogre to function. The Ogre's gone into this like full harass build, but the Crystal Maiden doesn't really do damage. I guess that's why the Ogre has the Ignite max, so he can spam it out with the Arcane Aura.
True. Wow, and it just feels like that's your one way, right? Just get these burst kills,
Yep.
get them out, and that's what maxing stun is so good against.
Yeah, you can come back by making like a good rotation.
Yeah.
Take a tower or something after you get a kill with the
Here comes an
Fire
approach
Blast.
onto Z-Freak in the bottom lane.
They get him.
Can't blame you for missing it because it's so freaking fast how far he will fall.
I don't think that they're really not going to have anything to deal with Ritsu now.
Everybody who comes down to this bottom lane is just feeding.
Guys, yeah.
This is a really nice ward here. This ward has lasted for 5 minutes so far and gotten them like 7 kills.
I've never really seen that word. I do like it. Like,
Yep.
I sometimes see it on the right side, but
On the
I
left
guess
side's
it's
like,
the same thing.
because if you're going to deward the left, you'll probably deward near the, you know,
Yeah,
this
the
ramp.
tree
Bottom by the
line.
tree,
Right,
yeah.
right, exactly. And then on the right, it's like, okay, well, maybe it's there.
And it sees the river. I think that's the biggest part. Which
Yeah,
is nice.
yeah. You can see somebody coming up.
Dude, who would have guessed? This is going to be the. Is that really going to be the first tower going down? The safe. Wow.
Oh,
That's new.
Ritsu's so fat.
Yeah.
And he's going to get this gold.
Got the last hit. That's an extra
Puts him above TA.
250 or something like that.
I'm not sure how. I mean, Cole comes on. I don't know when Cole comes online because you need like an item on your PA, like a death zone. But he's probably gonna go battle fear because he thinks he has to catch up, and that's like the only time you can actually fight. I'm pretty sure.
Come online.
Oh.
So that's been the big thing of this event, Grant.
Yep.
When things come online and how.
Yes.
And then we went offline.
And then
When the
we
internet
went
died.
offline.
But then it was all about coming online.
Yeah, you
Exactly.
came
It
back
was
on.
great.
Right, right.
Even we did.
I'm going to come online with this 56K modem, show you what
Damn.
my Oracle's all about.
Uh-oh. Whoa, what? Snake King's juking him, though.
All right. Can he focus in all this
Oh,
damage?
black hole. There's a
They have
black hole.
They have global.
Oh,
Silence?
not with the silence,
At least he
though.
still
does
has it.
wait.
All right, get out, guys. You get out now. This is when you exit.
Everybody run! Run!
Oh, you sack CC&C. You
He's
let
going
him
for it.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
he's
get-
going for it.
You get sucked
CC
into
and
the,
see you later. More like.
Nice.
Thanks, dog.
Got him, bro. You freaking got him. He's not going to make fun of you in your
Just-
outfit.
Just slow claps all around the studio.
And now your Storm actually has room. That's the biggest thing, right? One team committed 5 heroes. One team committed 4. It was a 1-for-1 trade. Black hole global down. I mean, it was a win for paiN just because of this.
You know, it's definitely looking pretty hard to kill this Storm. You have a 1.5 second stun on Ogre, and because Crystal Maiden is maxing the Arcane Aura, you have a 1.5 second stun on her. So it's a 3 whole seconds of stun. We
That's
won't-
if they time it perfect.
if they time it perfectly.
Perfect,
right.
Jenkins.
Frame perfectly. Come on, this is complexity here. That's right.
Nope.
Dakota?
All right. that's
They
right.
are I
So
mean-
2.8.
Some
Okay, you can use the Malefice so that it stuns for 0.8 seconds, and then on the third tick of it, chain that between the Frost Blast, whatever. What am I talking
What if
about?
they lose their tower up top?
Then everything changes.
Well, then a lot of gold comes out.
The jungle opens,
Let's see.
as they say.
Look at them. Look at them saving it.
The better question is, does Troll get the last hit?
No, I think they just back out.
They just
Oh, the bounties.
pretty sneaky.
Come on, Radiant.
There,
Radiant
all
messed
4.
Up.
My
Yep.
God.
Radiant messed up
Ooh.
You just have to think.
there. Yep. Runes. This is one time you need Bulldog in your life. Runes!
Yeah, if it's your team name, you'll remember. You
Yeah.
just look at it all the time.
Wish it was my team name, but, you know, got forced to change an NACL because they're going to a LAN and we're not, even though we made the team before. But that's a different thing. It's all good.
So you're saying they're just
Bullshit.
very unoriginal with
No,
their
they
name?
are. They stole our name. It actually makes me mad.
Are you guys all Bulldog fans? Is that what it is?
I mean, we just love runes.
Okay.
You gotta love some runes, right? Complexity apparently does.
All right.
That's true. They were smart with the runes. I can just like hear how happy they are about that moment. It's
Yeah,
like,
you
oh, these
know.
guys are idiots. Like they're all just pushing that top tower. We just got all 4 runes. Like we're back in this. Like that's so much gold for us.
It actually.
And we saved the tower.
And that's the biggest
The
thing,
worst
tower.
part about it is that paiN actually like sacked pushing the tower to go get the runes,
Yeah.
but complexity was already there. So they just sacked the tower, and then the runes.
Let's see. This is pretty much this. I think this is Radiant's drafted. Well, this guy's gonna go down. It's Ritsu. Man,
There's
no,
TPs
no, he
in, there's
won't.
TPs in.
I lied. I forgot how farmed he was.
Oh, he's so tanky.
Look at that armor.
Just from levels and the talent.
That talent. That's why I remember I was talking. I think it was Mason. He's like, yeah, Troll became a hero again once you got the 250 HP talent. It's a free item at level 10 when Troll never had that.
That's so much HP for a level 10 talent.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
he needs a
insane.
lot of
They
items.
literally made him a hero.
I was wishing Pugno was going to have that talent at level 1.
This isn't. Why'd he pop ulti there? Am I missing something? The Ursa? He was just like running and popped ulti.
TA trap?
Yeah, just was
Was
worried
it?
there was more follow-up, I guess.
Okay. Well, back towards the
Maybe
tower.
thought they were smoked or something. Not sure.
The question is, CC's just. No, he teased out. All right, never mind. Yeah. This is seeming to be a pretty. I thought it was going to be a bloodbath of a game, and it turns out I was just completely wrong.
That was at first.
Yeah.
The bot lane was a
Bottom
bloodbath.
lane was a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Nothing else was, but yeah. Oh. Oh, he has a hood.
He's an ogre.
Here's Storm zipping somewhere, but.
This is the build that Snake King keeps going for on this ogre too, just tanking up.
Yeah, auras.
Just run at people, like, or just soak up the damage, yeah.
Yeah, don't ignore me, please. That's my
Gets the
whole game plan.
deny. Mm.
Nice.
It's map control though. Like you have a TA on your team, you're losing your
Flea?
mid tower.
Top
We saw
lane?
what happened before.
Yep, he will go down.
Oh, limp in there, real deep.
Damn, Limp is huge actually. He's got
He's
a
huge. He's
full
in there
death
so
though.
deep.
Wait, full death
Yes.
though? Damn, he does.
He
Okay. We said he had to carry,
penetrated
right?
this lane and
Oh.
took the tower.
We did say he
He's
actually had to
playing
carry
Lord's
this.
Mobile, dude. He's plundering.
He's not so limp
Yeah.
this game.
No.
Ooh.
You know the
What? How does he still play so hard even though his smoke broke? That's actually so greedy. He didn't die, so it works, but that was real greedy. 90 gold per minute. Snake King's finally happy again.
he's online
Yep.
at this point.
Is he online?
I think he's online.
Is he at the welcome screen, or has he checked his mail yet?
He's on AOL.com.
He's
I
looking.
had to use AOL.com to get online.
I had to use Simpatico.
The what?
I don't know.
The
is that what
AOL
ours was
Canada?
called? Maybe.
Simpatico.
Simpatico, I use that too.
Sounds like sympathetic.
Did you have to like download it with a CD or whatever?
I
Back
think
to
so.
there?
CD?
I don't remember doing that.
That's
A
fancy.
disc?
Yeah, it
the
would've been a
mobile? Sorry, the
floppy.
floppers?
That's fancy, Grant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I had that Spider-Man game on the floppy disk. That game was
Mm.
sick
On the floppy.
on the flop.
I had
Flopsky.
SimCity 2000 on the flop.
Wow, flopping hard.
Flopping over here. Not like
What about Ski Free? Were you guys Ski Free players?
That was the one where the Yeti came out and
Yeah,
ate
the
you,
guy
right?
who just
Yeah.
eats
And
you.
it was impossible to beat him.
You never
Even-
really understood how the game worked. He just eventually
You
came
skied
out
downhill.
and ate you while you tried to do flips and jumps.
How old were you when you played this?
I was like
Pretty-
5
really
or
young.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have like 4, 5, 6.
How old are you, Jenkins?
24.
Oh, okay, that's why we're all older than you.
Yeah, he's a young
I think it's
boy.
a little before my time.
Little young
just a
guy.
little.
The floppy dicks or whatever you guys are
Yeah.
talking about.
Love him.
Then CDs came out. They could hold a whole 300 megabytes on them.
Oh, that was huge.
Oh my god.
Those are huge. Dude, I put Limp Bizkit on those. a little bit of Linkin Park.
You did it for the nookie?
Yeah, dude.
Dumbass.
Well, Embers, this game just feels like it's better for paiN X currently because they don't mind taking it late game.
Yeah.
But Cole is definitely, once that Battle Fury is online, I think Cole, it's another game where Cole like has to take it between like the 25 and 40 minute mark, and if they don't, they just lose. Feels like they draft a lot of games like that.
Runes, though. Not
This is
Roche.
real bad.
Runes.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure if they get this Roche, I see a very
he's going.
hard game for
I mean,
Cole.
they de-warded the TA trap, so they should know that the Roche is happening.
Yeah. And he's getting back. I hate this when like you have one hero who does all the damage and you just let him tank, so it's like 10 seconds slower and he gets bashed. Like this. Oh, anger.
Oh my god.
One more bash, please.
Does CCNC have Maelstrom?
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
He's huge.
I thought I saw some lightning zaps out of there.
Nope.
Huge.
Oh, there comes the
Yay.
Eidolon to scout it out. Oh,
Oh.
no one's here. Whoops.
Guys, they took Roche.
Uh-oh. Dude, this bottom tower's still being up. No one's even here. That's actually
There's a
hilarious.
siege wave there, too.
Oh, that feels
crazy.
crazy.
That could be
Jo
one
just,
Crystal Maiden nuke and the tower dies.
he gets about 20-minute Battle Fury is not bad in a game like this. Like, it wasn't a
No.
free PA game. That's actually pretty good timing.
What's he gonna do with it though?
I think I think they want to fight with Black Hole, but this silencer, I mean, they picked him into it, so I actually don't know.
He's
You
got
know,
Bloodlust.
They can do the whole thing where you just farm with Battle Fury for like 10 minutes, take one good fight,
And win the
cleave
game.
everybody down, win the game, yeah. But that's
Not hype. Doesn't sound hype, at least.
And it's going to be
Fight.
hard.
it's one fight, yeah. And that's kind of it, because you're dealing with a lineup that's much better than yours in the mid to late game.
Sir Coxalot wishes for a battle.
I want a bloody brawl. Floppy disk.
Well, they're going to brawl this tier 2 down. They got you.
Would you say this tower is getting handled, Grant?
I would say it's getting pretty worked. Oh, see ya.
Make
They almost like engaged each other, but nah, they're good.
We need like a book of
He's gonna miss it.
grantisms, you know? Handled, worked.
That's, I mean, what would you say is happening? Tower's getting taken.
Oh, it's a barn burner.
Oh, well, there you go. Ritsu's dead.
Jump in from 4DR. Leads to the destruction of Envy. Limp will eat a bit of damage. Envy's like, I'm buying back.
Oh, okay.
I'm buying back. We're flanking.
That's a good
Let's catch
fight.
him.
Lolly's is doing a good job staying on the sideline, so he's not getting focused.
Get someone for it.
No.
Oh, no.
Look at anyone. Just a troll. Actually, that's pretty big.
Flee later.
That's decent. They defend bottom tower.
Got tier 2.
Tier 1, so they're happy. Yeah, they got tier 2 defended tier 1. I think that was just a almost dead even fight. You get the troll, but you lose even more map control.
It's weird when you have an offlane storm that you give him the Aegis because, you know.
Hey, whoa. Don't go that far, dude.
Yeah, because that's official by
Yeah,
Ice
you
Frog.
can't get away with your bagel shit with Aegis, okay?
Yeah, we won't let that
I was
happen.
just trying to trigger you guys.
Yeah,
consider
us
Americans are so triggerable. All you have to do is pronounce A's as E's. Pretty hard. I want to see Storm zip in, go ham.
I mean, yeah.
There he goes.
All right. You ask, you shall receive.
This ain't turkey. It's definitely ham.
Snaking just mans up and starts punching them. He knew he was dead.
God, this is so rough.
Man, Flea has been such a high level this whole game too.
Yeah,
I'm not even sure how. To be honest.
Well, he was the one who like TP'd bottom and just farmed that lane for like 2 minutes. He's just, I mean, this is Dota right now, right? It's pretty much, you get 3 good cores, then you get 2 supports, but one of them can be a core, and then it's just 4 cores.
What has this world come to?
This is Dota.
Oh, Envy.
Oh, pop. Oh, hello.
Oh.
Envy with the jukes.
See you later.
But they get the counter ward. What are these ones?
I don't want to talk to you no more, you.
I don't want to hear what he has to say. That makes me nervous.
Holy Grail.
How many games have we
Is
seen
it?
paiN? Actually, it's every game. That was like a rhetorical question. But every single game, they sit on this high ground that they're literally sitting on right here and just, like, chill.
Just wait. Hope
Yeah.
they make a mistake.
Hanging out.
They hang out.
Chip.
Nice.
Come fight us. Come fight us. We're going to run to the high ground. Come fight us.
Denied tower.
Look at them. They run to the high ground. They're going straight to the high ground.
They even let it get denied. All right, well, whatever. They had their exit plan. They took it early, but the tower went down. That's all that matters. One more tier 2 to stand. It's a slow and steady process, but some people might say that that's patience and discipline.
Ooh.
Some.
Some may say. Some say
Not
it's
us.
slow and boring.
I'd say some may say that.
Some may say.
I'll say.
Let's get the Yules now too. Ugh. So they can. Most of them can cancel Black Hole at this point now from paiN. That's a little irritating, I'm sure, for old Z-Freak. Can't see him getting a BKB anytime soon, especially because he's against the Silencer in the first place. Maybe you just want to go the Aura build, but he has an Ogre who's going the Aura build. So what the hell is Snaking building? Sorry, I mean Z-Freak. My
a
apologies.
crest.
He's getting a solar crest. He
He's
was
solar crest
almost
on
at
him.
the
Probably a
spirit
sup-
vessel.
And a super, I know.
He's close to it. For some reason, he's not finishing it. Maybe components on courier.
Dude, look at the net worth though, man. I mean, Dyer has top 2. Jo has just been farming along. The problem is it's 2v3 core, right? The later this game goes, you're like, well, they're farmed, but TA dies once, falls off.
How many GPM talents do we have on the Dire side active right now? We got
oh,
Ogres
just
is active.
Maybe. Oh, hello.
Oh man.
That's a nice little snipe right
450 gold.
They're zipping in.
there. Getting to go a bit ham here. Find Z-Freak as well. With power of
Freak
Ritsu, they're able to
Crystal
bring him
Maiden
down.
kill.
Really? You're gonna
Let's
commit
make it
global for that?
3. Let's make it 3.
I mean, good. I mean, great fight for him. I wouldn't have committed global there probably, but
Yeah.
he had an Aegis on the storm. I think it looked like he wanted to die. He's like, I'm about to use it.
He actually didn't have it. He was just playing like
didn't.
super ham for some
Oh, okay.
reason.
That's probably why they used it.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Jenkins.
You're
That's
welcome.
why you're the co-caster.
I got you.
And I'm just a wizard. I can't see the future. I can only see the past and present.
And make fart noises.
Yes.
Oh, wrong button.
Whoa.
Whoops.
Pretty bad wizard over there.
Oh, no. Do you like, man, think how cool it would have been to be a wizard in like the 1100s or when were wizards real?
Never, but I think I
he was
wanted to be a
around-
wizard.
I'm sure there was actually wizards.
there
Like
were
they couldn't
wizards.
do spells.
Well, yeah,
but
they just they're
Okay.
magic. They're
Yeah.
magicians.
Explain dinosaur bones if there weren't wizards. Like, Yeah,
Right.
get science.
Whoa,
idiot.
whoa, that guy is zipping in. Oh. Yeah, this is starting to get a little out of hand for complexity here. You just lost like 6 heroes. Oh, make it 7 in about 1 minute.
Snaking.
You see, the thing is that the net worth is relatively even, but the 2 heroes that have high net worth
Farm.
on complexity just are terrible against the paiN lineup.
Yeah.
Like, awful.
What about the experience differential?
Let me go ahead and check that one out for you there, Trent.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
About 2 fights.
They were actually holding it though on Cole. That's interesting.
the Enigma, I
Long
guess.
grab for Envy. He dies so quick.
And the thing is, they have, like, usually when you have a Storm, right, you're like, oh, my middle's not a tower pusher, but you have a Troll, so you actually
Yeah.
have a tower pusher, which is nice.
Although the other hero is an Ember, so
True.
they are slow pushers overall. But look at CC&C
Splitting it up.
getting it down with the creeps.
Deny it. Dude, there's... Oh, he didn't get it.
That was such a massive change to Dota when they made how much like creeps do to towers. Creeps used to do like nothing to towers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like so negligible.
When was that?
I don't even know. It was like 2 years. I think it might have been around 7.00. Honestly, that was a while back.
I don't remember that.
But I
change.
remember going to a lobby and testing with Nature's Prophet and just seeing like how much faster you kill towers was absolutely absurd.
Don't heroes do 25% damage to towers, right? Creeps just aren't mitigated by towers at all, other than
Something
the
like
other
that.
than the armor. Which is-
Nerds.
Which is why if you look at the, you're a big bully, big American bully.
Never give up.
I won't.
Never give up, nerd.
Yeah, never give up.
You'll get out of that locker.
Anyway, the demonic conversions do full damage to the tower. They actually do as much. Oh, speaking of Enigma,
Oh no!
Francis is the
He got
biggest
ulti off. Damn.
Philippine balls I've ever seen.
I found it's a good trick as a play-by-play. If you want to act like you're going to make a big point, do it right before a fight's about to break out. And he
Yeah.
goes, oh, wait, hold that thought.
Wow. Limp gets silencer, but dude, I can't believe he blink dodged the meld strike and got his ulti off before they could stun him. So this Ursa just did so much work when he shouldn't have. Like, he should have died instantly.
Yeah.
It's a nice play by him. And this is the big thing while losing that. I mean, it's 28 minutes in, but the fact they took that tier 1 tower, they have all the control in the world. Ritsu can
Yeah.
just go and farm multiple stacks of Ancients the entire game.
The thing is, like, if you were talented, you could actually pick Ursa instead of Ogre and allow your matches for an ADCL. Because he can do so much of what the Ogre can do, but you need a little bit of skill to get those items, right? To actually get the further
Well,
advantage
And
in the
his
mid late
HP
game.
and armor is not
The
as
thing,
good.
the thing is, if you're playing Ursa and not Ogre, like you can't be playing Lords Online while you're playing your NADCL matches. So
Oh, that's a fair point, yeah.
Ogre, though. Oh, Ritsu's just baiting CC&C. I don't think Cole... They're like, we can't leave the base unless our name is Limp. That's pretty much it. So how does Cole... I mean, I want to say a big black hole, but that's just not happening.
It's not.
It doesn't feel like... They do, okay, BKB, a couple crits, right? All it takes is a crit or two. And
He's
you
got
never
a
know.
real mess of an inventory there. And then
Enigma, yeah, he's just like,
It's
I like items of
Yeah.
all choices.
He didn't finish the
He's a
Spear
thrift
Vessel.
store.
Now he's not finishing the Solar Crest.
my God,
How to play an Enigma.
Buy items. Any of them.
He's taking the idea of value a little too far here.
I remember him and Kyle were definitely the big. Oh, get the rune in. Yeah, worth it every time.
Blasted. Like you mentioned, was able to snag up the rune.
they got 3.
He's nervous.
Ember bottling a rune. Gonna have a haste for the next fight. He's going for ultimate orb. Does he have something on the courier? Or is he just going for an ultimate orb?
I think he's just going for an ultimate orb.
Just an ultimate orb.
I like stats. Oh, okay.
CC&C's just like, all right, I'm gonna get something with an ultimate
He's getting.
orb.
I mean, he's getting Lincolns, right? I
Maybe
assume.
Scotty?
I don't. All right, Jenkins. Come
Me?
on.
You never know.
Come on, Jenkins.
Tanko?
Do you actually think an Ember would go Scotty over Lincolns ever?
No.
Okay.
I'm just
I was just making sure.
All
I'm just
right.
wondering why he's got just the ultimate orb in there.
That is odd.
More importantly, though, what are the best Wingstop flavors?
Original hot or
Yeah.
Charles is asking.
I want original hot.
Original hot.
And
please.
that's
All
facts.
right,
No
all right, let me
printer.
get this.
Not a huge wings. Is there any boneless wings?
Yeah,
Like
they have
original
boneless.
Hot.
Ooh.
I can't handle bones inside my chicken.
Dude, I love eating the bone
They're-
marrow from
it's,
wings.
It's like the worst part. Like people didn't eat that in the medieval ages, and we're in the medieval ages. So
What do you
true.
mean? They
Yeah,
made
we would.
bone stew. Haven't
Have
you
you
read
ever
that
s-
book?
Well, yeah, like the peasants.
Yeah. What do you think we
We're not-
are?
I'm a cleric.
They stood
He's
outside the
king,
windows of the rich
He's
with
a
their
knight, and you're a
buckets.
wizard.
Bones, please. Bones.
My lord, could I have some bones? I
For
have a
some
family
bone
to
stew.
feed. Trust me, as a king, I've handed my fair share of bones out to the peasants. They simply love it.
They have like a limited edition flavor if you want to try. It's like spicy Korean Q or something.
Well, that
I
sounds
don't know.
good.
I like the
It's
original.
garlic
hot, but
parmesan is one, right?
That's a good one. Isn't that like dry rub though? I hate dry
What about
rub.
dipping sauce? Do you have any dips with it, or you just eat it? With
I usually just get original hot dipping sauce too. I just
Oh,
get a side of flavor.
Man.
Oh, here we go. Big fight.
Jump in.
Ritsu's dead.
Whoa, immediately on the bad end of that approach. Kind
He
of
has
in
to buy
there
back,
at
yeah.
his own.
Silencer. He's gonna. He has
No
buyback.
global.
He's gonna buy back.
could
Use the
use it.
global.
Okay, this could be the turn for paiN. That's going to be the global. And we'll see if this is going to be
Dude, Ritsu's
complete
dead again. That's a
180.
dieback.
Oh my goodness, you are right. He goes down. Snake King up in the mix is going to get dropped next. Limp got the execution done. Can he
Oh, he
get
didn't
away
get the
with
black
his
hole?
life? Black hole concludes, and they chain him down. Flea able to lead out the charge, and it's going to be CC.
Oh, there's a
and
gem on the
C
ground, but he can't.
with
Oh, the
triple.
crit. Can he get out?
Oh, he blinked.
Oh, clap.
Oh man, he's got no remnants left.
He's
so.
a magician from the 1100s, right? Is that what you said?
I
Yes.
think that's about the right time for
Okay, that's when
Well, that's
wizards and
that's when
magicians.
Oh,
wizards
man.
were around.
Dude,
Zeefrig had like the global went down so early, and he had a black hole chance on the storm, but he didn't want to commit it to
I
kill
thought
the
he would do it,
storm.
yeah.
And then he was held again. He could have got the ember. They didn't want to do it because he was so low. Then he blinked out.
I think if the TA doesn't die in that fight is amazing for complexity.
because they get Roche too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Especially. But the fact Jo, it was a dieback from Troll, but they killed Jo, which slows down like any momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Major props to our silencer here because he had buyback.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
huge. So
Although
many
it's-
silencers die without it.
It's not that hard when you just have Tranquil Boots magic
Dude,
wand.
you would be surprised
I
how
looked-
many silencer games I cast during TI qualifiers and TI itself where the silencer did not have buyback, and I wanted
Oh,
to
they're
die.
fighting 'cause there's no
Humble
global.
When I casted TI.
Yeah,
when
we
I-
get it. You two over there, you TI casters.
Well, I
good
didn't
for
say it.
y'all.
Yeah, you're the one who brought up the humble brag. Mr.
No, I
humble
don't.
brag.
Who was it? Who is
TI.
it that casted the lower bracket finals at TI?
I was Grant.
Oh, see it, see.
Oh.
Dude, that.
The peoples.
Dude,
man.
why are they? Why is rate? I know, like they should just be farming like top and middle. They shouldn't be trying to take Roche themselves. I think you just deny Cole from taking Roche while you're farming lanes, but they just keep going over into the river. I don't think you do that. You don't have the team fight like Cole does.
I think they can only do that if they push the lanes out first. But the lanes are both pushing in for complexity, so there's like no punish for complexity just sitting here and fighting.
Yeah. And there's a gem on PA now. All right.
Yeah, that was on the ground in the last fight, but unfortunately they couldn't.
Oh, and a basher.
couldn't
Okay,
do it.
Jo is. We were talking about when does he come online. He's strong. He's strong as hell.
Ritsu's kind of fallen off a little bit. I mean, with that buyback, he's lost a lot of his momentum.
And he
Wow,
went
he's way
Manta.
down
Why do
there.
you go Manta again? I think that's one of the worst times you can get on Troll, but
There's a root.
Frostbite, I guess.
Malefice.
I mean, if that's, why not get a BKB?
It's a good
It's
question.
a great. It's an expensive item.
I
though.
actually want to add. If they somehow win this game, we talked to him. I really want to add. Look at Flea just gets crit by. Oh my goodness.
That's a cheese on the ground.
In and out. There goes the global.
Did he get the cheese on the sword?
No.
Oh, okay. They got it in time,
Ooh,
eh?
They want silencer, even though the global was already spent. They're not going to get
These
him.
buybacks, guys. Are they gonna do this?
I mean, Cole's definitely. I mean, it doesn't say they're in the lead, but they definitely are now.
XP wise, probably.
Yeah.
Because the numbers on the XP are a lot more comebacky than the gold XP, or than the gold.
It's not looking good for you right now, Jenkins, but I'm sure maybe soon. I think it probably is like 2 to 3K once that actually. I hate how the graphs take like a minute to catch up.
You can just read the numbers, though.
What?
There's numbers at the bottom of the graph. You can just do the math.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do I
Oh.
press to get the graph to come up?
It's like F6, I think. It's
So
one of
like
the
you
Fs.
see, it's about 9K.
It's
Okay.
one of those
Still
F
stays.
Well, it's
buttons up
dipping.
Oh, it is
there.
still 9K.
It's dipping back.
I don't know. This PA, right?
But
Just
that's net worth.
throwing daggers and stuff. What can you do?
No.
This guy's having a great time. He got that one crit. It was just he threw a dagger and Envy just used one Q and Ursa just blew up immediately before even ulting. And you don't want to like commit your ulti for a dagger, but you don't know if it's gonna crit.
Yeah. God.
I just realized they do. They have PA and Ogre. They're fully casinoed up. They're like if
Yeah.
we get one spell, if all it takes to win a fight is a little bit of luck.
Just a little roll of the dice right there. Yep,
Mhm.
a little spin of the wheel. Flip of the card.
Yes.
A little.
A little wiggle of the
Oh,
worm.
you guys are
Toss of the
terrible.
coin.
Little toss of the coin.
Dude, I still can't. I can't believe that was the big, Dark Knight thing. Like the coin had 2 heads on it. Crazy.
Ah. Man,
Crazy.
he got us. The Two-Face had
Yep.
2 faces on his coin. Who would have thought?
Oh, wait, is that why he named? I thought his name was because he had 2
Jesus.
faces.
It
Like
goes-
he
there's
literally had 2
layers, dude, like an onion.
I hate.
Yeah.
Okay, I will talk about onions here. Onions, I legitimately cannot eat them. I hate the texture and flavor, but it is my favorite. Cutting fresh onions is my favorite smell, but I
Oh.
cannot eat them.
Did you
I love
smell
the
the
smell.
onions I cut this morning in the kitchen?
Yes, I actually did.
There you
But it was
go.
like
Wow.
mixed with the eggs, and I was like, I think
Yeah,
someone's
that's true.
dying out there. I'm just gonna go on my computer and shower. I hope he's okay.
Have you tried, grinding them up and putting them in things like that? Is it the texture
Like
that gets
dust? It might
Grinding
be.
you?
some
Not
onions, you
dust.
know?
I mean, like you
Like
put
onion
you
powder? It's pretty
No,
common.
you mix it with something and you just put it in a blender.
No,
I
hate
don't
that.
think
I hate
onion's
that.
the food to go
Have,
for.
have you had
mean-
curry? That's what curry is.
Really?
Oh, well, that's like a recipe, though. I thought you just meant like adding onions to random things. Like, oh.
You can you can put tomato sauce.
Yeah,
like
tomorrow for
pi-
breakfast.
for pizza.
I'll just, like bananas and onions. I'll just blend them up, see what we're doing. Envy.
Some
That'd be
yogurt.
That'd be
I
good.
love
like
my
the-
vanilla
It's a
onion yogurt.
It's a flavor enhancer.
Ooh.
Put some garlic in there too.
A little bit of sausage and peppers. Anybody know about that? That's got some onions in it.
All
All right, I'm the only one here who does sausage and fucking peppers.
I hate
Okay.
Peppa Pig. Speaking of Peppa Pig,
What's
if I
up,
could beat up one character in a cartoon, it'd be Peppa
What
Pig.
is
I
Peppa
bet there's
Pig?
way better options out there.
Like, okay, Piglet, yeah.
I'm thinking of some. I'm trying.
Or Chucky from Rugrats, but we've been
What
over
about-
this
what about
before.
Chucky.
What about
Rugrat-
Randall from Recess?
I think
Oh, I would definitely.
need
beat
a-
up Randall.
Dude, I would smack
you
that
would
kid.
rather beat up a snitch than a whiner?
I don't know what Peppa the Pig is.
Well, I'm talking about Chucky from Rugrats now.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I'd beat up Chucky from Rug.
Well, if it was legal, I would, but it's a kid, so I can't.
What, no, you would.
Legal.
You'd be a
What's
kid
wrong
too,
with Chucky?
so it's
what
legal.
What are you?
Tommy, I don't know if we should go on an adventure. Tommy, help me. He just whines. He's the Ron Weasley of kids. He even looks the same.
He's just responsible, man.
No, there's no responsibility. Like, God, now I'm just angry.
What is Peppa the Pig?
Just a pig who complains. It's like a 4-year-old kid show.
I will say you gotta give Chucky credit. There was like
You'll watch it.
they
when
they
the
had
kid
like those
grows.
real episodes every once in a while, and there was the episode where Chucky, because Chucky's mom died.
That's
They had
depressing,
kind of-
yeah.
They had a real lesson there.
Now I look like a jerk. You're gonna beat up a kid whose mother died. What is
Listen,
wrong with
You're
you?
gonna
Yeah,
punch
what
someone in Rugrats. Punch Dill, the new kid.
Oh, yeah,
or
that was
whatever.
always-
Real?
That was always like an underlying darkness to the show.
Punch that the new brother of Tommy
Yeah.
or whatever
I
his kid
didn't
was.
have Nickelodeon growing up.
Yeah.
I would see Rugrats every once in a while. Why did the dad look like he was so depressed?
I
Also,
mean,
look at
he
this trap
worked-
for the
yeah,
woodsmaning.
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick. That's actually so sick. Limp's the king. Well, this should
Turn
be
around
pretty
and fight him. Turn
black
around and
hole,
fight.
Black hole.
Oh, look at him. That's not nurse a player.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, you gotta turn around and kill the freak there.
Yeah,
Well,
totally would have killed.
dude, it's 28-13.
Oh,
but
and another GPM talent just came online.
the 15 one for Enigma. or-
Oh, yeah.
That's 120 or 150.
50.
So you guys went punch Doug Funny.
What?
No, Doug Funny. I would
Who's
punch
Doug Funny.
Who's
I
Doug
mean,
Funny?
from Doug.
I mean, you wouldn't be
Oh,
like,
Doug.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
yeah, he's punchable.
Hey, you could have done a bit more with Patty. Come on, man. You just don't have to be such a
Patty Mayonnaise.
such
what
a
weird.
vest-wearing dork, you know?
Yeah. I don't know, but I mean, what was his alter ego?
Quail Man.
Quail
so
Man?
you punch him for that right there.
Yeah, that's true.
He thought wearing underpants on top of the shorts
With a feather
was
on his
some
head.
sort of legit shit. Yeah, and the belt on the head.
Yeah.
You could punch
You're
Doug
right.
Funny and be fine. Skeeter was legit.
Yeah, Skeeter was actually cool.
What about
Pepe Le
who's
Pew.
Arthur's little sister?
Yeah, that guy now is straight up sexual
DW?
harassment.
He's walking around
DW 's
sexually
pretty-
harassing a cat.
You could
She was pretty
definitely-
irritating.
Like he actually deserves to get punched.
Yeah, Pepe Le Pew would not survive the Me Too movement. We know
No.
that.
Absolutely.
That boy
That
Pew's
is
out.
I mean,
True.
arrested.
He's
Punched.
outdated.
You get punched in
There
jail.
are cartoons you
Why
can't
you
show
go-
kids today, for sure.
PKB after Manta. Why get the Manta? This is actually just the biggest
I think
waste
he was
of gold.
going S and Y, and then he had the Yasha, and then maybe he
I
bought
think
a
it's
Manta.
probably like the situation where you have the casual Yasha and you're like, I could probably finish it, then get BKB,
I mean, it's a bad play.
and then he
I'll say.
bought back and died.
BKB's boring item. Doesn't help you farm faster. Manta
Yeah,
does.
screw winning. I'd rather be swag.
Thank you for understanding. That's an Ursa BKB. Damn.
There we go.
I wouldn't mind if the word swag went away.
What, really?
Dude, swag's so dead. What are you
no,
talking
it's
about?
not. Swag is better. I mean, class is better than swag, but swag's still pretty cool.
I don't know.
Dude, they've said class in the UK for so long.
I think Swagger is the one that I'm fine with swag.
Swagger.
But swagger is like that's a big it was a hockey term for an entire playoffs. They always talk about what players had swagger. It drove me crazy.
Yeah.
The
What about
swag
yikes? Are you guys getting tired of yikes?
Yeah, I'm off. Yikes.
I'm kind of getting tired.
Sorry,
of,
guys.
I'm getting a little tired of yikes. The thing is, it's in NA pubs, you just hear it in every single goddamn game.
Who do you think? I've seen CC&C do it the most, but I don't think he was the one who. Maybe he was. I don't know. But I agree.
Every mid player.
They got global, but I don't know about committing it there.
It's all for
Oh,
Envy.
he's bashed.
Yep.
Hey.
No, he was Abyssal.
Wow, they
Oh,
got
an
that
Abyssal
CM
blade.
though, guys.
They did. Yeah, this game is. I believe you push uphill, right?
They thought
You just
Envy
go
was
uphill.
alone. They did not think the entire team was backing him up right there. That was a really nice play from Cole.
I'm pretty sure you just run down middle now. At least get the tier 2, if not go high grade.
Most
You have a
NA
TA.
players are
Definitely.
very good at running down mid.
Yeah.
They really are.
They're
really
ready.
Are. North American,
Is
South
that what
American.
that's practiced for all this
They're
time?
better at
We
doing it
knew it.
earlier in the game than later. Though.
Turns out Tralf knew what he was doing this
He did,
entire
yeah.
time.
He set the meta.
He knew. But this is a good job by Retsu, just split pushing, making sure they can't just run down middle. With his mantle. Oh, sorry, I'm just keep bringing it up.
Just go uninstall, you piece of
Have mercy, Jack.
Jack, please.
Jack would have went straight for the BKB.
Whoa!
Swing! Meta, swing!
We did see it, Z Freak. Haha. When he comes back and watches the VOD, we saw it.
Yeah, can we just say Dave God, by the way, catching that? Our boy.
I didn't even see that.
Man, that was like a professional,
But then I looked at the cooldown.
long-standing veteran observer performance right there.
This Enigma. Dude, he has so many items. So he has a Shadow Blade in his backpack he can't use
just-
because he
he-
needs his TP.
He needs to finish some of his items.
Dude, just do the super, and that's what you should
just
do.
make Spirit Vessel.
Please do.
He's got
yeah.
5 charges.
Oh.
And he's,
Finish
going, he's
it.
not even going. He's going
Dude,
for the
no,
hag.
he's going to finish it.
No,
he's got
he's
5
not.
charges.
Dude, Z Freak's
No, he's
actually
not.
just so next level.
Or he has ADD.
Dude, there's
one of the
no way.
You get nothing.
two. Or you complete
Or get
nothing.
everything.
Yeah.
Man, this is actually. I still think Cole was right. Z Freak and Swindle, they were like the only team, and Moo, who would get casual bucklers. And I actually think casual buckler is still good.
Yeah, definitely.
But they're the only one. Oh, hello! J.O.'s way too farmed.
Did you see that Manta move, though? It almost worked.
Dude, J.O. is
What did that sword say if you
massive.
practice it? Or if you highlight it? Should have practiced more? Oh, damn. Got
I
him.
mean, it should have. Why
You're
is Ritsu
great,
farming
Ritsu.
there? Damn. It is looking real bad. And we talked about getting the late game, but it's 43 minutes, and all of a sudden, they don't have team fight now that you think about it, right? You have Ember, Troll, and Storm. They're not really team fight. I mean, they're great at like single target, but what team fight do you actually have?
Right, but here's the thing. If they were ever to lose the PA or the TA, this game is just over, right? Because they're so
I think
ridiculously centered
you have
on
to
them.
you have to lose both, though, not just one, I think. Like, a PA
Okay,
can
let's see you
defend
lose-
high ground. A PA can defend with how farm she is.
I don't know.
I think you're farm.
But look at these heroes. Like, these guys are so jacked. They all have, like, a blink stun, and you just kill a hero 100-0. But Cole are just playing really well this game.
They find Eternal Enemy. This is a much bigger kill. There it is. The Abyssal Blade limps here. There's the crit. 1.2k.
So much blood.
There will be.
She's very gratifying to play and to watch play with those
PA,
crits.
yeah. Buyback E.
It's gotta feel good.
Is Roche up? Yeah, that's why.
The thing is, though, if you go into a practice lobby and you actually do the math on the damage that she does,
Oh.
this is a dead Lelis.
That's a pretty good kill to find. No buyback.
51
Yeah.
second, no
Uh,
global.
Whoa. Is that a cooldown buyback, sorry? Or is that a silencer?
He has
not having
buyback now.
He
He
just
has
got
All
it.
buyback.
right.
But you don't, because your Ursa doesn't. You just can't fight. You just lose Roche in a tier 2 for free, I think. Damn, Cole. After watching the J-Storm games, I thought they were just going to... I mean, they were down in this game by a good margin. But
Yeah.
they didn't crumble. They did not crumble. paiN crumbled. Didn't look like a crumble cake.
There's a little bit of apple crumble.
Coffee cake crumbles
Peach
a lot.
cobbler.
Real good.
Mm.
Coffee cakes. Entenmann's coffee cake is
Do you guys like carrot cake? I actually really
I
like
like
No.
carrot
carrot
cake.
It's okay.
I like carrot cake.
I'm
okay.
American. I don't mix vegetables. Just give me cake.
Oh, banana bread.
I love banana
Oh,
bread.
banana bread.
bread's
I love
really
banana
good.
bread. Banana nut bread or just banana bread?
I've never had banana nut bread.
Okay, really?
Like nut
That's pretty
crumble
popular here.
sort of stuff?
No, it's just like like in like some cereals where they have like the sliced nuts. It's like
Yeah.
that. They just put it in the bread.
Never
I
had
like
that.
just banana bread.
I agree.
None of the
It's
You know,
chocolate
the great
chips.
thing about the banana bread is it's like an efficiency play because bananas, you always get a bunch of bananas and a lot of them just go bad.
Yeah, that's
You
what's
know?
so good about it. You stick them in the freezer, banana bread.
Exactly. It's so
Dude,
delicious.
frozen blueberries. I hate regular blueberries, but frozen blueberries are so good. I don't know
You
if you guys
hate?
have tried
That's a
them.
strong word
Dude,
for
because
a relatively
a
good
berry
tasting
should be
fruit.
like sour.
Now that I'm with you. Sour,
like
much better
raspberry, blackberry, boysenberry,
than
razzleberries.
sweet. Boys, did you just make that one up?
No, boysenberry's real.
That doesn't sound real.
No, boysenberry is very real.
I don't
It is
believe
very-
you. Envy is dead.
Very real. Must not be in Canada.
America's just making up lies.
Yeah. I don't
Ritsu
believe
with the permabash on Enigma. Nice. Ogre?
All right, they're
God,
killing
he is-
everyone but TA and
He's
PA.
a thick boy.
Damn, he's thick.
He is.
And
Where are the assassins?
All right, the fine back.
Here we go. Dude, look, he's just full. They're just full HP. They kill like the 2 weak guys. Like they're winning a fight. And they're like, oh, never mind.
Ogre has 40 regen.
Yeah, I love it. And he doesn't even
Where
like.
does that even come from? He doesn't have a regen talent. It's just the items, the strength.
He's got 40 strength.
Yeah, it's literally.
What is his magic resistance if you hover over that? Yeah, right there.
58%.
Woo!
Percent.
That is nice. With the pipe and everything.
Oh, that's dirty. That's for sure.
And he has the. He just locks down someone with himself with the Aghanims. I wish he went heart next instead of Aether lines. You get a heart on that guy.
I think I like the Aether.
Well, I mean, it's obviously better, but I'm just saying if you want to just get in there and, have real fun.
PA just bought bots, too.
Yep.
He's about to hit 25 on Ogre, too. We're going to see some 275 plus damage Fire Blast.
God, it's so strong.
Man, why can't Boots Travel be real and like you can travel wherever you want once a
Then we
month?
wouldn't have to fly there.
Once a month, that'd be dope.
That would be
Just
cool.
once a month?
Just once a month. I
That's
mean,
a
I'm trying to be
long
modest. I'm
cooldown,
trying to be
dude.
modest.
Well, why are you being modest in a fantasy?
Because I want to meet halfway.
Yeah, he wants it to
Practicality.
kind of be real,
It has,
but not too
it has
real.
to feel real. Yeah.
Because then I want to be able to pose like that kind of intricate question, like, would it be worth it? Where would you go in that month time? I'd
Well,
go
where
to
would you guys
McDonald's
go?
down the street.
I would go right here with you
But you have
guys.
to fly back.
No, just kidding. No, yeah, you guys are great.
Does that come with a return ticket?
No.
Or how does this work?
No. Unless you get X marked or something like that.
No.
Oh.
Sorry, you're just stuck there.
I think I'd probably just use it to
Yeah,
go to
what
the
if they
grocery
worked,
store. and I was
but
feeling
wherever you
lazy.
arrived, you were
See ya.
naked.
Oh.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
You can just use it to go
that sound-
home.
That sounds like a buff. Not a nerf.
You use it all the time just to go home.
That would be nice.
What happens to your clothes? They
I just
fall off
just
there?
wait until like
yeah,
there's some
that's
like
the price.
some big like Russian assembly like moment of silence or something. Just show up naked like right on the
Russia. That's your country of choice.
just some random.
You just
country.
want to show up
Hello,
naked to a
North
place
Korea.
that'll murder you? I mean, I guess. If
Here-
that's on you.
They're not gonna murder a naked person. I'm no threat.
What do you mean?
Well, then again, my naked body is pretty threatening.
Here's the
so.
thing: you gotta streak your way in and teleport out,
That's a good.
so you're not losing any
Of course.
clothes.
That's
and you
a
just
good
show
call.
up naked anyway back at home.
That's a good
Is that
call.
a woman? Oh, wait. Okay.
What the hell? Hey man, I'd make an attractive woman.
Dude, it's just, it is weird. This is like, it's just a standoff right now because both teams are winning fights, but you see both teams are pushing out different lanes. So even if they win a fight, they're like, oh well, we gotta go push a lane. This is the old standoff.
Late game gets so weird.
It would suck to live in the old standoff Wild West.
Oh yeah.
It would suck to live in any older time. We wouldn't have the internet.
We're grateful.
Imagine what we're gonna
You
say.
guys wouldn't be
we better
listening
be
to us.
grateful.
Imagine what your kids are gonna say
Yeah, seriously.
about us.
Yes.
Dumbass.
They used to have to use the computer with their hands.
Dude,
Can you believe that? Your wrists would get so sore. We just use our brains.
I finally
We use
watched
it with our
Ready.
legs.
I watched Ready Player One.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, was it bad?
It was
Yeah,
bad.
it was bad.
Really? I
What's
heard
so
such
bad
good
about
things.
it?
That was cool.
I heard it was bad.
Here's VR. I can't explain how. It's actually extremely hard to explain how bad it was. That's
So,
about it.
Like
Black
Oh, is anyone there? Oh, here comes PA. Oh my, the global.
This was literally just a force global, right?
He has a refresher
Yeah.
shard. They're gonna
yeah,
take a fight
yeah,
now.
exactly.
That was
Use it right. Why doesn't he just use it right now and put his urn in?
being greedy.
If they're gonna push, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greedy.
Maybe
it's
so
a-
if his blink gets canceled, he
That's
can
a good
then
point. That's
he
a
can
good point.
refresh
Yeah,
Blink
yeah.
Black Hole
This guy's a genius. Well,
and his Aether Lens.
Z
Yeah, it's actually so
Freak
worth.
Z Freak just TP'd back to base. He's looking for a kill with the black hole.
yeah, and then he can refresh his TP to come back.
But can he solo kill?
No.
Going up for Ritsu.
Well,
oh my
can
God.
PA TP?
Oh
PA
my
can
God.
Hi, how you doing
Oh,
there?
look out!
He's going for it. Just a Midnight Pulse in the black hole. I don't think it's nearly
Team?
going to be enough. He needs assistance, and assistance is on the way. And with that assistance, they will be able to get the lockdown onto Ritsu and chop him on down.
Nice play there by the old Ziz Freak. Zed Freak, as you guys say it in Canada.
That's true. And that is the one problem, is that it doesn't rhyme at the end of the song.
Yeah, it is a big problem. That's why it doesn't work.
Y and Z. Now I know
not
my
just Z.
ABC.
At least
do
we're not
you
using
spell it?
Imperial.
Yeah, that's
What?
true.
A what?
Imperial system.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out
Imperial
miles per hour.
system?
What's that?
That's like saying, do we still use
Like-
an abacus? Of course not.
You do use the Imperial system.
What's the Imperial system?
It's like miles
Like
per hour,
miles.
miles.
What's
feet.
wrong with that?
It's
Everything.
How is it stupid?
It's stupid
Because
you're
all your
not used
signs-
to it. Oh,
they-
the Canadians coming in. If it's not our system, it's incorrect.
No, the rest of the
Typical.
world.
Whoa, hey, I only see Canadians here complaining. Am I,
I mean,
wrong?
it's not the rest of the world. It's just like 10. Everything's divisible by 10 instead of just random numbers.
Everything?
Yeah, I still don't know anything about
Yeah.
ounces.
Okay.
How many ounces are in a whatever is above a pound?
How many ounces in a pound?
Wait, don't
36?
tell him.
36?
That's not right.
How do you know? I thought you didn't know the imperial system. You liar! You li-
No, we.
You're either wrong or a liar.
There's
You
no one-
choose.
Okay, have you ever heard a baby that came out 6 pounds on 29 ounces?
Yeah.
better than-
I've seen a few.
I'd rather take that than he comes out weighing 2 stones or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck.
2
I'm like,
stones
Yeah,
in a
dude.
milliliter.
Screw British people, am I right? Stones.
My
Well, we
baby's
gotta-
3 milliounces in
Well,
a
how
liter.
big is this stone? What the fuck? Get out of here.
Hey, we can all agree that stones
Yeah.
were a mistake.
I need.
I hate
That
British
we're on the
people.
same side for.
Oh.
But British people also controlled all the wizards. So
Ooh, we're
True,
about
they
to see a
did,
fight.
They did.
we are. Is that a grand guarantee? Is that Yu-Gi-Oh?
Speaking of British,
Was Yu-Gi-Oh British?
What?
Yeah, it was Yugi. That's Yugi, right?
I think it's Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's
Were you
Yugi.
guys Kaiba or
Yugi.
Yugi fans?
What's Kaiba?
nah,
Is that the
Yugi.
guy?
Kaiba was a
He's
douche,
the bad
man.
guy.
Yugi, I'll let you win this
Oh,
one as
yeah.
always.
Fedora tipped. Oh, here we go. Now it's time to
loser, man.
duel.
Duel.
And oh my god, the Bash enemy. They're chasing down Ogre, but Z-Free on the backside. This would be a bigger kill. Can they get the Ember? Nope.
Ooh,
Goes
what
up
is
into the air, and here we go. BKB. He gets first hit Bash by Ritsu. Oh, cheese is eating. Daggers flying. He just tries to get out of there. Can't kill the silencer yet. There comes the flying. They're all going to try to get out. No, they're coming back in. Sup, Jail, you're dead, buddy.
Oh, the missing.
And Limp. Can he get out? Nice. Blink, and he gets bloodlusted. Snake King. This is a tanky
That's
boy,
dieback.
though. It is, and he's dead. Wow.
Wow, that's 2 minutes.
Dude,
No
I can't
ogre.
believe how long that was all paiNX holding onto their BKBs. They
Yeah.
could have popped him so early, but they waited till the end.
And they were popped pretty early, so like the mischance was absolutely destroying Jo from the troll.
Dude, the first hit Bash up. I can't believe he
now
got the
He
first hit.
just got MKB.
Once he gets this, yeah, once he gets the MKB, oh, he's going for a Lincoln Sphere.
No,
on
I mean
Troll.
the PA just got it too,
Okay.
which
okay.
was pretty brutal for not having.
Wait,
Troll
where's
needs
his
an
urn
MKB.
at? Nope, see you later, Urn. Didn't want you
He's-
Oh my
anyways.
god, there
Sold
were
it.
so many charges.
I guess, I mean, there's
There's no point.
I know,
No,
he
yeah, I
needs the
agree.
scythe. He's right.
I mean, it's good. I mean, it's pretty good versus Ursa, but
he has a
Whatever.
BKB
true.
and Rage.
I mean, it's getting down to like 7 seconds, 6 seconds. It is what it is. What is it? 8? Close enough. 1 or 2 seconds here.
Yeah, but in the late game, there's so much shit that dispels it.
There it is.
Oh, speaking of which, what did Troll go for in this talent?
Whirling Axe. Cool.
Okay, thank goodness.
So good.
Against PATA, I would hope so.
Oh, and I mean, he can just buy back.
He used his BKB though. I mean,
That's
it's
a
a
big
crystal
zip.
mage.
Limp just did too.
There's the
Oh.
black hole, and there it
Quinn.
goes.
Limp gets the kill though. Can they get this TA? No,
They
they're
gotta
just
get
gonna have
out.
to run out. Yeah, Season Z gets a kill. Can they leave? I think if
They-
I'm Silencer, I just suicide. No?
I'm positive that they can just go Roche for free right now.
Yes.
Who? Dire?
Dire, yeah.
What?
With
Radiant.
2 heroes?
Or Radiant, sorry.
Tricked you.
Well, I mean, sorry, what the hell, man? Why? Why you gotta do that? to me?
Classic wizard.
I was
Stop
just
playing those tricks.
I was just like, oh, he's gonna
I'm
say
in
he's
your
gonna,
mind.
He's gonna say the right one.
Mind control.
Good wizard.
Dude, Ember. Yeah, Ember is at he's at peak performance now. He's got all the items he needs.
What's the next item? Rapier.
Do you go Rapier? I mean,
I
if
don't
you
think- unless you
if
have Battle
if
Fury.
you don't win in like 10 minutes, then you start going Rapiers. But right now, you're just like, I'm good. Probably a Mjolnir, if anything.
Yeah, Mjolnir. Maybe Radiance.
Does this game need a super rapier?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Affirm.
700 damage, but when you die with it, you lose. The game just instantly ends.
I'm in.
Gem down as they go for the ambush here in the mid lane.
There's no buyback on PA. If he
Cole
dies.
holding the front line as best they can.
He's
These
not-
are
he's
all
not doing any
buybacks
dying.
available, but can
He
they
has some nice
somehow
damage.
get this slippery Quinn? Yes. 4 dropped.
Oh, I multicast.
I told you, Dire can just go to Roche
They
now.
can. You're right. Exactly. I mean, I told you guys.
Yeah, you did tell
I
us.
told you.
They even have a cheese still on snaking.
Damn. Have you seen like an actual professional game where they've sold the cheese for the 500 gold? I swear I've seen like one for a buyback.
I'm
but
pretty
not
sure.
really.
I'm pretty sure I've done that.
Have you? Well, I
Yeah.
said pro games, but all right.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen games where they've had 3 cheeses and they still would not
They just
sell
don't
them.
use them,
Yeah.
sell them. Yeah.
Yeah. You can sell
Oh,
the refresher
snap,
shot,
Snake
too.
King.
What? What?
If this
Oh,
works.
Flea.
Wait.
Oh, that's not the hero.
They still got him.
Yeah, barely.
What is
Will they go down, bouncing back and forth. 40R has to get himself to the low ground. Ritsu
That's
wants
a
to go in
dieback.
and
He's
swing.
dead.
Pops his BKB, doesn't know who to focus on. Looks to settle for Limp, but he is caught between three. Could get quickly kited, and it looks like that's going to be the case. Tries to pop the Manta, can't run out and away. 40R bouncing in and out, trying to use the power of the fountain. But I think complexity, they got the reins of the game.
Go middle. Do what you got done to last game. They have, Ember just bought back. Flea doesn't have it. You could actually not.
I think they kill
I
it
think they
so
take Roche
fast.
so fast, yeah, that it's.
Or you could just kill the throne.
Look
so
how fast they
They
kill
have
it, though,
no.
dude.
They have no buybacks.
The throne
too,
is already at half HP had they gone
Dude,
middle.
look, this PA is like critting for a 10th of his HP.
I'm just saying, I actually think they could have just won the game here because they know Ember can't come alive. That's it.
But they're
I mean,
going to be
80
there in
seconds.
time
They can
anyway.
They can
They're
do
gonna
that. They
get
can
here
do that
right
now
now.
though with a refresher.
Yeah,
shard.
but we could have gone on our break like 20 seconds earlier.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Oh, the Storm 25 talent, though. The ultimate.
They just gave the refresher to Enigma, too, I think. It's like Black Holes.
Dude, that talent's got to change, I think. That's one of the people don't say it's broken, but it's so insanely good late game, the Storm one.
Yeah.
I think you can just defend bases forever with it. It's nuts.
It does seem quite annoying if you're trying to close out a game.
And
or
people
go
used to
for a
think it was
siege.
bad. I remember, like, right when it first came out, people thought it was bad. They're like, well, it's just spread over everywhere. Why would I use it?
I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's only good for waves.
Yeah.
Oh!
They're going to jump in. Oh, the double crit. See you
That's
later.
a
That's a
scratch
dieback.
on the back right there.
Oh. Well, good thing they have that Aegis. I'm sure they're using it. I mean, it was the smart play, but they could have ended the game. They knew Ember just bought back. They knew he
High
wasn't
And
alive.
stakes.
he still has 30 seconds.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. They could have just lost. That's see?
GG.
And that's a
That's
good
it.
game.
GG. Game one. It's a
Oh.
long one. Nearly an hour to get done, but complexity are resilient. And what a doozy.
Told
40,
ya.
43 to
You're right.
30.
I definitely
That was action-packed.
miscalled this game. I thought once like paiN got their items, I still think the Manta and dieback by Ritsu was like, he's 2 items behind at that point. Manta's not good, and you bought back.
Yeah.
It's really bad. I thought they would just, honestly, I thought paiN would just run over this once they made it to late, but
Yeah, I didn't think they would.
Jo
win.
owned.
With the way the game went, I thought
Well,
they would lose.
The thing is, like, Ritsu kind of made the Battle Fury pay for itself because Jo made himself flash farm by picking up the Battle Fury, but Ritsu was owning so much that he could have just had a Monkey King bar like 2 items earlier, like you said.
Yeah.
But he finishes the Manta because it seems like he's going to finish the BKB anyway. He finishes the he goes for the Manta, doesn't get the BKB because he buys back, dies, so he loses like 3,000 gold. And then there are all of these fights that he could have taken and could have gotten more gold if he had the BKB without the BKB. So they're just he's losing even more from that.
Yeah.
So it makes it so that like coming online with the Battle Fury is it's even harder because you have this troll who feels worthless when he was having such a strong early game.
Yep. I'm usually a Ritsu praiser because I think he did farm really well, but he definitely picked the wrong items this game. No doubt about it, to my mind.
Well,
I honestly feel like the Manta could have been fine if he just doesn't die back because he literally had like 3,800 gold when he died, bought back, and then died again.
By York.
My skull.
all right, well, he has a game to let it settle and change things up. It's just one game of our best of 2. We have paiN versus complexity. Game 2 going to be coming up in a moment. Wizard, prepare the finest spell. Actually, what am I doing?
Another
can't-
spell down.
Trent,
I'm like,
Can the king please?
Yeah, Wizard,
you got
please. Take us away.
oh, wait. To break!
With conviction, dumbass.
That was pretty convict. To break!